Should probably turn on my mic, huh? All right, what's going on, you guys? How y'all doing? Welcome back. Let me turn down the music a little bit. All right. So I apologize for not being live yesterday. You know, a little bit on that. Usually what I would do is set an alarm to like wake myself up. Didn't do that this time. So when I did wake up, it was probably about like 11:30, and then like right after that, I dozed right back off. Like I woke up, like you know when you wake up and you're kind of like just like getting your bearings. I was doing that, and unfortunately, I closed my eyes again. And when I did that, it was pretty much over. Like there was just no getting me to wake back up at that point. So I just rolled back over and went back to sleep. And then the next time I woke up, it was probably about like somewhere in the 12-hour range, 12 to close to 1-ish, I think I want to say. I can't remember what it was, but at that point I was just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna go ahead and stream. I ended up watching if I'm not mistaken, I ended up watching SmackDown with Ray, Kami. I don't know who else was watching it, but we ended up watching that, and then I just kind of like vibed out. Started watching a couple of things, and I just started playing some more BG3. And yeah, that was pretty much just my night last night, so I didn't do anything. But and that's the reason why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give you guys a longer stream today. Usually I wouldn't go live for like another 3 hours, so I'm just like, you know what, guys, you know, out of respect, usually I try to uphold what I say I'm gonna do. So I decided, let me go ahead and go live early, and we're gonna get it in. We're gonna do some PSO. We're gonna do some Into the Dead. If I finish my first session of Into the Dead, I might play something else. I don't know what else I would consider playing. Maybe Monster Hunter. We'll see. But I know there's a couple other things I need to do. I did work on a new tutorial video for like the TikTok stuff, since I made a video on that a while ago. So I'm just gonna do an updated 2025 video. But I'm also going to end up making a review video about Devil May Cry and my personal feelings on it, because I kind of went into it last time I streamed, and I didn't really go too like, in all honesty, I didn't even go as deep as I wanted to go with it, is what I was like when I was live streaming. So that says a lot about it. The more I talk about it, the more like I'm able to like articulate exactly what I mean by a lot of the things that I was like trying to speak on. But I don't necessarily hate it. I don't like the direction that the guy is going with it. So like Pop pointed out that he was making it into a bootleg universe, which already kind of like rubs me the wrong way. But I mean, it is what it is. And the thing is that he's trying to connect it to everything else that he's been like anime wise that he's put on Netflix. So he has obviously he did Castlevania, which I was okay with Castlevania. And people were just like, well, if you didn't like Devil May Cry, why would you let him do Castlevania and stuff, and like saying like they should have let him stopped him at Castlevania. The thing is, Castlevania wasn't bad, because Castlevania doesn't have deep characters that are written. That's the thing about Castlevania. The characters in Castlevania don't have super extensive backstories, as opposed to like something like Devil May Cry, because a lot of the characters in Castlevania make a one-time appearance, and that's basically it. And it's usually just, this guy's a good guy, this character's 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 a good girl, and then there's Dracula, who's the bad guy. Your job is to kill Dracula. Like, that's usually the premise of a lot of the Castlevania games. They didn't like really flesh them out over several different games, because by the time it gets to the next Castlevania game, that said character is dead, because it's like 100-something years later, or whatever the case may be. So it's just like they didn't decide to like give us a whole lot of detail on the characters in the game. But what the Netflix series did was it kind of dived more into who the characters were, gave them a personality, gave them, motivations as to why they're doing what they're doing. It gave them personality. And when it comes to Devil May Cry, they've had 5 games to expand on Dante and who he is. Same thing with Virgil, same thing with Lady. And then there's a world that they built up, which again, I know he's doing his own rendition of it, but it's just like when you start to kind of like take away from who those characters are, that's when I'm just kind of like, I have an issue with it, because it's just like at that point you might as well make a new character based on said person, if that's the case. Like, that's always how I view things. It's just like, if you're going to use a character, try to stay as true to that character that is written already as possible. And then if you want to take inspiration from that character, you want to put them into like a similar universe or whatever the case may be, do that, but just don't tarnish the current character that already exists, because it just rubs a lot of people the wrong way. And I think that's kind of like, a lot of people have been saying that like that's their gripe with it, is that they have their name, but they aren't those said characters. And so, like, again, I'm probably gonna dive into this in the video that I'm gonna plan on making. I'm probably gonna do it like Tuesday, since I'm off Tuesday. I gotta go get a haircut, because I gotta get all this trimmed down and all that. But I gotta also, there's the YouTube creator meetup thing that's happening in my city on Wednesday as well, so I want to like make sure that I look decent when I go to that. But yeah, aside from that, I really don't have much else to really say in that regard. I mean, we're gonna be spending a fair bit of time together today anyway, so we'll have a lot of time to talk about various different things. But hopefully you guys have been well. Hopefully you guys able to eat. I'm probably gonna be taking like a hefty bit of a break to eat something during the stream, because since I'm gonna be live for a bit longer than usual. But yeah, I guess we'll catch up and talk about some stuff as people come through. But I guess per usual, shout outs to you, Rexy, for being said first person here. And then as well as we had a person pop up on the YouTube, Outdoor Hunter. What's going on? How you doing? I guess we jump into the PSO right now. We can just go ahead and do that so that we can get some things, so I can knock out my dailies in that and then work on a couple other things that I need to work on in that as well. Because funny fact, I didn't actually use my class right last time I played PSO, because since the update, there was something that I forgot to grab out of the class counter. So I could be actually playing a lot better than what I was. Did I scroll right past it? Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna make sure I do that today. Also, I need to take some time out middle of the stream to go and show the TikTok live thing. I think I'll do it when I switch over to playing Into the Dead, so that I gotta because I'm, like I said, I gotta take a portion of that to add into the new video. It seems like this is moving a little slow. It's a little weird. I saw that. Boom, 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 boom. Not you immediately lurking. Didn't even say anything wild to you today.
Emergency announcement.
Yeah, what is that? I don't know why I don't see my chat. It's actually annoying, but yo, just random.
Please prepare for deployment.
Random. Appreciate the. It says 3 coins. I don't know what it is, but appreciate it. You're playing Stardew? Okay. Popona. She's leaving us. I don't know why my chat's not like loading on like TikTok. It's like weird. Like I want to see my chat, but it's not even showing it for me. I apologize to anybody on TikTok. Is the UQ going on right now? I was being prepared, so in 12 minutes it'll be ready. Got it. What's going on, Dom? Not you being gone. TikTok of all places at that too. Or not TikTok, but Twitter. The X platform. How does it tell me to come over here? We can exchange for Ingar. About to reach the maximum number of those you can have. Good. Let's see. Hold on. I'm confused. Why does it show this now? It didn't show this before. Granted, I have it in my set of things to use, but that's throwing me off slightly. Okay, anyways. I need to get on this and get this last acro made. How many of these 3s do I need? I need 50. Almost there. Alright. I'm gonna grab my quest.
Good to see ya.
Mash X. It's a Shane. Hello there, Shane. How does thou do?
Try not to die.
Too late, already died. I made 5 million.
Bye-bye.
Actually, I just thought about it. I'll go ahead and fix my class now. Mars, let me do this first. I should be more so focused on these two and then just, yeah, finish it up when I do. All right. Wait a second. Forgot the class. I want everything katana related. It's like, is that what I was looking for? Slow landing? I don't use the bow. Brave spirit. Uh-huh. It does that. Then let's see.
Later.
Maybe that was all I needed. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see, create a space. Wait, before I go there. I don't think I need those as much as I need. You know what? It don't even matter. I'm gonna use them anyways. I'm not buying any of the LC ones, but let me throw all this into storage. And then can't do anything with that. Still can't do anything with that. Okay. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna do this. Now we gotta go fight stuff and level up. Actually, no level up, but like getting our weapons ready. This gigantic supersonic head sitting here. Mission pass. I didn't even think I finished the previous season. How far did I get into that? Yeah, I got to 23, which I would have got money for that. Is this a mag skin? Yeah. I need to stop slacking and start doing these things.
We are preparing an interception operation. Please prepare to deploy.
Emergency announcement. We have confirmed a high energy reach
Also,
to the
let
sphere
me
region
do,
and are
because it's,
currently assessing the situation.
I don't know why it, like,
Ark's defenders,
the
please
preview, like, it really acts like I'm using up a whole lot of resources if I have that open. Or even just in general, like, when I'm playing this, even though I'm, like, using a different PC, it still acts like it's using up a lot of resources for me, like, just to play this. What's going on, cuz?
Trial start. Success.
See the Minecraft movie? I know nothing about Minecraft. And for some odd reason, it is like one of the biggest movies out right now. Like, look, I'm not gonna hate on it, I just don't understand it. Like, I never was really big on Minecraft. I played it a couple times with a couple of friends, but as far as like actually me playing it and like being into it, it's just never been my thing. I was gonna say, usually a lot of the younger people really are deep into it. Like, at least with Five Nights at Freddy's, I could understand the concept behind that. But Minecraft, don't know what it is that's drives people crazy about it. Well, not necessarily the game itself, but just the concept of the movie.
Attention arts defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against powerful enemies in this area. We request the participation of all arts defenders.
It's like, I know Zero was asking me. He was like, when we play Minecraft? I'm like, never. Just never been my thing. It is time for the UQ. Absolutely logged in at the perfect time. What did they do to my class? My gosh. Nah, like that one thing usually I'm hitting around like 9,000, maybe 11,000 ish, and then it like gradually goes down to about the 10,000 mark, but I'm staying consistent to like 14,000 for my DPS. They done truly buffed the heck out of my class. I know only thing I really know about Minecraft is like the building aspect of it. But even then, I couldn't really get too interested in it because I actually found was it Dragon Quest Builders more interesting. Like, I played that more than I would play Minecraft. All my dread enemies taken care of. Alright, let's go do this UQ and get it done and over with.
Energy field detected. Wait, what is this?
Gone. That is impossible. His reading is clearly there.
I'm wondering why they went like this style for the game.
No, by comparison, interference.
over here too late. It's avoiding me from like actually trying to counter it when it attacks. Fantasy Star of the Ray. Hello, Ray. What did they do to my class, man? I cannot get used to these changes. It's not like it's bad, it's just I'm becoming more and more viable and it's scaring me. Dang it. Nobody put up a wall. Don't ask me what's going on, because I can somewhat keep up with it, because the game is actually moving a little slow for me. You're not killing me again with that. Literally hit the heal button. They're putting the walls up in the wrong spot. Was it an update to the game? Slightly, yes. Because they updated my class. Not necessarily the game itself, but they updated my class. Having to anticipate these moves with like the weird encoder issues is kind of interesting. Because every time I actually get a perfect dodge on it, I heal. But it's like there's a few frames that are off, so it's like I gotta anticipate the frames being off while getting the dodge. Yeah, I was not getting it right there. I still hit him with that. It was somewhat worth it. I'm not done hitting you. I don't care about your cutscene. I'm still gonna hit you. Nope, not hit me with that. We're about to end up stunning him sooner than rather than later. Nope. Also, we got Onimusha 2 on the horizon, so I'm thinking about running back Onimusha 1 in anticipation for that. I think I can beat that in about maybe 2 streams, possibly. Oh my gosh. I'm really getting annoyed with the random deaths that I'm having, because I shouldn't be dying, but it's the literally like the missing frames in between attacks that I'm not able to like calculate the timing for properly. Now you breaking, buddy. Break. Now go into your final phase. I'm still gonna keep hitting you. I don't care about your little transition cutscenes going into phases. My job is to keep doing damage. See, I would be the one dishonorable person in Dragon Ball Z while somebody's trying to transform. I'm still hitting you. I don't care. You should have went to your final form before the fight started. Or at least before I got there.
Powerful reading has reemerged. Break for incoming.
All right, that's all of them.
The target's behavior has changed. Proceed with caution.
Boom, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. I hate you.
Sustained powerful energy reading. Stop the attack.
And now you die. Yep, and we skip. So we don't need to see the Falcon Punch. That's a chunky Ichigo over there.
Enemy defeated! Mission accomplished. Please return to base.
What goodies did I get this time? There's no point in me even remotely keeping those because of the fact that I know I don't need them. Like, if it's just going to be the first version of them, I don't need them.
Attention Ark's defenders. We are beginning a counter-offensive against the powerful enemies in the Steer region.
Got to
We request the
3 off of that.
participation
All
of
right.
all Ark's defenders.
What LTQ or limited time test we got? Gotta fight Dalian. Not gonna be completing that. How long do we have to do this till? 2 days. I think I can knock that out. I just realized I didn't get the food buff. I was fighting at about like 75%. That probably would also factor into why I died so many times. So I would have had an extra like 200 health on top of that. Guess I go jump in to start the PSC burst.
An emergency transmission.
Trial start.
Yeah, why are they running from me? Sit still, let me hurt you. I eat that damage.
PSE burst.
Now it's my time to shine.
Success.
Everything has to die, basically. Send another golden enemy game. You won't. Just help me finish all these tasks that I got.
PSE climax.
They give me my last golden enemy. Gotta transform and get mad. Now, can he like sit still so I can hit him? That task is done. Yo. I'm gonna need them to stop shooting those. Presence isn't even needed here anymore. I'm over here just doing extra work. All right, so quest counter. No. Lucille, nameless. Let's do nameless first. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Trial start.
Spot where I am needed at. I'm gonna need him to calm down.
Target eliminated. Good work.
Success.
All right. I gotta get over there to get to that rainbow chest. Something landed up here, and I'm on parts.
Trial start.
Spinning monkey.
I really appreciate your support.
Success. Trial start.
Now I just gotta go run everywhere across the entire map. They're going that way, I'll go this way. Use that to get over to the roof. BBB. We managed to get up to go. We might be able to get it to the red. Nope.
Success.
I tried.
W.
What's going on, Zero? Thank you for that's 36 months. You know what that means? That's 3 years. Still official agent of the agency, diplomatic immunity, Blicky, best agent emotes on Twitch, and your choice of a suit and or vest. What did it just say? Anyways, thank you. How you been, Zero? May I see one saying weird things again?
This is an emergency transmission.
Trial start.
Since you were 17, you're 22? Yep. So I was pointing out the other day. Time be flying. How do you think I feel since how long I've been on Twitch? Well, Justin TV / Twitch. But you're still young. Like, I'm still young. Enjoy life to the fullest in the best way that you know how to. Yo, you are just going in on this truck. Relax.
Enemy presence eliminated. Good work.
Success.
I'm playing Zomboid tonight? No, because I didn't buy the server yet. I still have to set that up. Because I gotta like see how many people are actually playing it and then get all the mods that I want to get and get all that stuff situated. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, snap. It's Sir Foul Boa. Yo, I haven't heard from you in a while, Maul. Hope you've been well.
Did you even fight ZOH Shia in MH Wilds yet?
No, I didn't. I haven't even gotten to like level my hunter rank to like 50 yet. Like I left off at like 40 something, I believe. It's either like low, it's either high 30s or low 40s. So you finished the tutorial? No, I'm almost done with the post game stuff. I haven't finished it yet. I'm close to it. Ghetto 0.
Here while wine.
It's the fact that AIC1 is saying shit. Thing is, it's not normally set to 1, it's set to more than 1, but something went wrong with it, because that last time that I noticed with my alerts, it did an alert for each individual gifted sub, and then it played the 5 gifted alert after that. So I think something's weird, like acting up with the alerts. I don't know what it is. Never looked into it. Go ahead, AIC1. Say what you got to say. Oh, he's not going to say anything this time? That's a surprise. But the last thing I did as far as the post-game stuff goes was I beat... what's his name? Jindahad. That was the last one I beat. At least I think that's the last thing I beat. Yeah, it's like I knew I was close to it. It's just it started basically telling me to raise my hunter rank, so I was just like, all right, I'll wait a little bit before I play it again. And then just we've been playing that BG3 session, so like that's usually where I would have a day to like just do whatever on. That's where I've been giving most of that free time to, is playing BG3. And then I got caught up in the world of mods and that, and yeah. But good news is that patch 8 comes out in 2 days. So if you guys are at BG3, regardless of where you got it at, you'll be able to play it cross-play. So PlayStation, if you're on PlayStation and I'm on PC, we can play together finally and stuff. So I will be doing a community playthrough. Baldur's Gate 3. Not PG. BG. And in honor of Devil May Cry, when we do play, whoever does play in the community playthrough, I am playing as a Nephilim. As in... I'm going to be... But technically, it's not even really considered a Nephilim, because Nephilim is a child of an angel and a demon. But if it's supposed to be based on Devil May Cry, it's just a demon and a human is the thing. So it's not really a Nephilim. That was just, that. But Nephilim was what it was in DMC. Yeah, it's like D&D. It's like a hybrid of D&D and what's it called? Divinity. Those games. Divinity didn't have skill points or magic level spells or whatever the case may be. Basically, like almost all your attacks are considered cantrips, and you didn't need to like rest to like get your spells back. BG3 has it so that you have spell slots and all that stuff. But then there's still cantrips that don't require spell slots. I mean, it's the same game, regardless of what platform you play it on. Whoop, somehow I touched the bomb. Guess we'll take the long way to get back over there. Is the controllers for you? I play the game with controller. What's going on, Kaylee?
Success.
Alright, I need to go find these raid chests. There's games I play with just mouse and keyboards, others with controllers. If I'm forced to play with mouse and keyboard, I'll adapt, but I prefer controller most of the time. I need to go spend these points playing around. Got 10 seconds to spend 26,000 points. That ain't happening.
Nicely done.
Who dragged you into Nameless? Myself. I do my dailies, unlike most people, though, Sevy. Let's see. Don't need any of these. So all those can go to turn into cash. Don't attack you? I'm not attacking you. Unless you don't do your dailies, then, you know, shame on you. Alright, now let's go do the thing that I need to go do. Which is Lucille. We'll do that 3 times, I guess? If that's fair, do it 3 times. Or should I just go ahead and knock out 4? You do them, most of them. Only ones I don't do are the race ones. Like, I just can't find it within myself to actually go knock out that race. So it always sits there. Sometimes I forget about the purples and the yellows. But yeah, I just, for the life of me, I just can't do it. Are you supposed to be Jinwoo? Yeah, you're supposed to be Jinwoo. Your aura's the wrong color. Another ore farmer? Not Jinwoo. That solo leveling bump? Yeah, that Jinwoo. Which, fun fact, that's the class I'm playing using the Shadow Monarch in my Evil playthrough. Run circles around everybody. that's almost confirmation that down factor, attack potency. Like, give me my down factor 3. What's gonna be out here be a problem? You crashed it? Nah. There's a limit to how many messages AIC1 will send. So if they get used up, he won't send anymore. Ooh, close. I have no idea. I've only done it the first week that it came out, and then after that, I haven't really been back on it. But it looks like it's just set up in the same way that one of those LTQs that we had a while back was. Damage resistance up.
Success.
Okay, fine. I'll take that because I am taking unnecessary damage here.
Trial start.
Is this a... Is that a Genesis or is it a Sega Saturn that's was fighting next to me? I do need to do this more just so I can finish up my last armor. What is that? The Sega Saturn and something else.
Success.
Reflective shield, attack potency to destructible parts, recovery amount. Get my PP up. Boo doop boo doop. Boo doop boo doop doo doop doo doop. Boo doop boo doop boo doop boo doop. I don't want to run into that. I think I'll stay right where I'm. Okay, never mind. Yes. It's made me have to change up the way that I'm playing the game entirely, though, which is a little weird, but I'm adapting to it. Am I going the burn? Right now I have it. I don't want it, though.
Success. Trial start.
I got the critical ones. I just didn't know if I wanted to use that over what I currently have. So you cover for every 30 attacks. I'm gonna get my Photon Blast pot up.
Trial start. Success. Trial start.
I don't care what this boss is talking about. I hit hard. All right, fine. Granted, I was gonna say it's about to be dead, but
Success.
I mean, sure, why the heck not?
The culprit is among us.
They did not just. They actually made. Oh, I just realized it's a squirrel that's driving it.
Right, left, shoot.
The culprit is among us.
The Among Us reference. Culprit is Among Us. I know that's an like, yeah, like it. Like when I heard that, I'm just like, they did not do that. They really didn't. I don't know why my lock-on didn't push me all the way over there. It's like it does that every so randomly. I just wasted that. I'm a little bit upset about that because I probably would have basically had it dead.
Success.
Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, Bim, 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 bim. All right, let me see what I got. Historical strength, don't care. So like this is the one that I have right now that I was looking at. I'm like, I kind of want to switch it over to this one as opposed to having Yeah, I could be a lot stronger considering the fact that these are weaker versions, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think these are the version 2 ones yet. Yeah, they're not the version 2 ones yet. I think this one had the version 2 stuff. Yeah, this one had the version 2s on it. And I was just like, yeah. I didn't know if I wanted to stay with this or if I wanted to do the crit one that I had. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with the burn one just because the fact that it gives me more HP. Granted, I don't like taking the constant burn damage. I gotta unlock them. Whoops. Interesting. Just knows that person's like all robotic. Strange. Okay, I said I was gonna go do that. Let me see how many I have first. So I want to get this armor made. I need 19 more, which if I'm getting 4 per run, that means I would need to do it almost at 5 times basically. Boom, 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 ba boom. Bing, dum, 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 dum. You're not Eisen. All right, so I'm like definitely like a frame missing here.
Trial start.
Yo, as soon as he tried to take off,
Success. Trial start.
did he get knocked out of his attack?
Success.
Jeez. Basically, almost made me waste that. Damage resistance up. Let's go ahead and get that. Love to take less damage. Do-do, 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 do-do.
Trial start. Success.
I think my health is still relatively good.
Trial start.
Give me that. Trying to get the legs so I can go for the parts. Stop going for the weak points.
Success.
Go for the... Okay, good. We got the parts.
Trial start.
Let's see. Normal attack potency up. Activate skill cooldown reduction. Let's get that.
Success. Trial start.
I'm about to get attack speed up. Absolutely. Yeah, what's going on with my health? I'm not seeing how I'm taking all this unnecessary damage here, but bruh.
Success.
I feel like the game was cheesing me right there. All right. Shortage PP preservation. If I can get that on like because I think that you lose consumption. Okay, so that's when. Why does it tell me about everything that everybody else is getting? Preservation, burn, flow? I don't think I want any of those. Alright, let me check. See exactly how many I have now. And that will be the deciding factor. Okay, so I only got 3 that time. So I would need to run it more than that. I would need to run it still 6 times, basically. Unless I use like a rare drop boost. Alright. Task. Quest counter. Let's see if it actually gets me more than 3. If it gets me more than 3 in the run, then I'll go ahead and kind of just rock out. But if it doesn't, then I'm gonna go ahead and box what's his face mask, and then get that down to like the next tier or whatever, and go from there. And then we'll jump into the Dead. You know what? Change my fit. let me do more damage.
Trial start. Success. Trial start.
Say, what are they fighting? This is new. Wow. Back up off that truck.
Success.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that hurt.
Trial start.
What?
Success. Trial start.
I have to max to jump. Alright, go this way. Thanks, tornado.
Success.
Absolutely. That photon blast.
Trial start.
Don't even know how that even hit me. And my other jump just did not come through again.
Success.
I should get one more, so.
Success.
Additional attack. Are we missing a thing for that? Weird. Oh, because I did grab the one that just gives you a boost to everything. Okay, that explains that.
Trial start.
Cheer thing's still stuck on the screen. I have no idea. I don't even have my preview enabled because the thing, nobody said anything. Well, Zero said I broke it, but yeah, I didn't know that that was actually still on the screen. I'll reset it in a second. Jeez, what the heck? This game is not allowing me to do anything.
Success.
Let me see. Where do I have that sitting at? I think I gotta go to my second scene. Let's see. Yeah, it's on here. I bet she's plotting right now. Okay. Let's see. Maintain balance. No. 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 I still only got 3, so yeah, I'm not about to keep running this all day. Let's get rid of all that, because none of these are what I want. All right. Hey, you look like Mega Man Zero. How much you want to pay for? Okay. I see that I need to go ahead and just go fight Mask now. Let's just try to get to the next step. Boom, 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 boom. I do, but I don't know what we will have available to do that will like really showcase the game. And crap, I was not paying attention. Also, why does it seem like I have... Oh, because I do have maintain balance on. I don't like that build. Why did I save that one? I meant to sell that one. That explains why my health kept going so low. So it was just like, why do I have like half health at all times? I'm like, I could have swore I only had historical strength and the burn. Mask, you're being rude again. I definitely had my guard up. What the game? Literally was over at the healing item, and then it brought up the up menu and then had me over there to freaking photon blast. Yeah, I gotta take this off. I gotta switch over to the I would rather have, I don't like maintain balance. I think I have that on the other build that I have here. Let me see. Yeah, that has maintain balance. Okay, what does this one do? Okay, I'd rather have that. At least until I can get the burn back. Because that has just been irking me. Slowly but surely.
Welcome. Come again.
Alright. Now that won't annoy the living daylights out of me. I'm just like, why am I going from half health and burning at the exact same time? And it's just leaving me up to just getting washed.
Drop by anytime.
Where's my... You're literally holding the guard button. That's new. Okay, yeah, that definitely is annoying to do, but it's gonna have to work for the time being, because I don't have my exact build that I want to have for this. I gotta get used to that whole, like, immediately teleporting thing. So I'm not used to that yet. Whoop. It's 5. We're gonna go until we get to depth 5, and then, like I said, switch into the dead. So that means I gave at least 2.5 hours of PSO. Am I not reaching him? No, it's close. What is going on with my inputs? Like, my counters are all the way off right now. Oh, I'm going to. This is not going to be an issue. It's just these inputs are a problem all of a sudden now. It's just he's a returning boss that every time you beat him, he gets stronger. He started out at level 1. I got him to currently, what, 35, 36 now? And then he goes all the way up to 100. And every time you get through the fight, like to like the next, like every so couple of levels, he learns like a new move or he'll do something new that he hasn't done before. And he likes to aura farm. Like, he ain't about over here getting hit with like devastating hits. Like, sir, I'm hitting you for like 50k like within 3 seconds, and you over here holding your hand out, holding a flame in your hand. If you don't start taking me seriously. Got something in my eye. I only need one eye to see what you're doing. All right, I'm getting better with the fight again. That muscle memory's starting to kick back in a little bit. I think he probably about to bring back the shadow clones again, because he hasn't done that in the past couple of depths. I know, like, towards the last one, he has like 3 permanent like shadow clones that'll be fighting you, and you can't kill them. He just poisoned me. Might want to use your super attack on me now. Already got you at less than half, sir. Oh, now you want to start to try to use it. Nope, not hitting with that. Goodbye. Your new SSD to come in, had a broken one for a year, and this is the first game you're installing and locking in. There's been quite a bit since the last time you played. Like, granted, it won't be enough to like keep you busy for an entire week, depending on how you would play it, but even then, there's still a lot of stuff that they've put in that you could work towards to getting a fair bit stronger in the game. That and new drip and outfits and all that fun stuff. Because we just finished episode 2 of the story in that sense. And they tend to go to like episode 6 sometimes, so we'll see what they're going to be doing next as far as the story goes. Here you go, ore farming. Like, why are you doing this, sir? Crap, he hit me with it. That was nice. My turn. Oh, he's trying to kill me now. You better pull out your super move. That's not your super move. I can walk right around that. There you go. Good call. That's 38. The only issue with fighting him so many times is that he doesn't always pull out a new move, so you're just kind of like left like, man, do something new, please. All right. What is this? 39? All right. Oh yeah, he trying to take me out. He pulled that move off twice in a row. Yeah, you was determined. Nope. I was behind him. How did I still get grabbed? Again, same situation. Somehow I avoided it that time. Should have started attacking instead of aura farming right there. He might have would have won the fight. All right. Now we move on to 40. Nope, there's the shadow clones. Or one of them. Okay. Start backing up like I wasn't about to hit him still. All right, that is that. Well, 7 minutes ahead of what I thought I would be too. Said I would probably finish it by 2:30. It's only, or 2.5 hours in, but we're at 2:23, so. All right. And we got to the next depth.
Hi.
So we got to get to that one to get to, what is it? 10 of them all together. So we like halfway done with fighting him.
Anytime.
All right. You take me a quick little break, and then we'll jump into doing Into the Dead.
I think I finally had a switch up on my station. First place regardless of which way the track is facing. Potent as a parent might think that someone laced this. Please enjoy the trip when you take it. Ain't no way I stay the same. Back and forth inside my brain. Do I keep a humble air? Nah. Pick apart the game. Peace springs in different, so best to set this shit ablaze. Gotta build up something better, like a phoenix out the flame. Top of the boards, if you ain't seen the score, I'm too composed and y'all might need more. Terrible performance, so fuck your reward. Only thing that matters what I bring forth. I think I finally had a switch up on my station. First place regardless of which way the track is facing. Potent as a parent might think that someone laced this. Please enjoy the trip when you take it. Who's he, nigga? I'm a dog on a loose leash. Get close, might just get more to amuse me. You're too inept, touch your job so you'll soon see. Head of the pack, I will soon be. Heard loud and clear, seems I conquer all and outshine my peers. What's on display? Nothing comes near. My pen illustrates greatness on another tier.
Wrong as fuck. You're selling that's wrong as that's wrong as fuck. Uh-oh, that's wrong as fuck. You're selling this. Is that what this is? No. Uh-oh, no. Let's spell together. What does that spell? Oh, good job! Now get it wrong again.
Constant cycle warm up to get the cold shoulder. Can't escape, it's on rerun as I grow older. I get a little tired of the tug of war. Life showing nothing more than I feel sober. Every interaction a lesson. Be careful about who's in your presence. People put the eggs in one basket, but I can guarantee it ain't even worth the investment.
Many times I see the signs, try to level with you, but we can't see eye to eye now. Guess a little care is my downfall. Easy fix, get me from around y'all. Many times I see the signs, try to level with you, but we can't see eye to eye now. Guess a little care is my downfall. Easy fix, get me from around y'all.
Can't see eye to eye, and it's my downfall. No matter what I try, it's my downfall. I wish it was a lie, but it's my downfall. Downfall. Shit is weird when I'm around y'all. How we end up here, I think it's clear that I allow y'all. Now I fear that it's my own fault. I think I shouldn't care.
times I see the signs. Try to level with you, but we can't see eye to eye now. Guess a little care is my downfall. Easy fix, get me from around y'all. Many times I see the signs. Try to level with you, but we can't see eye to eye now. Guess a little care is my downfall. Easy fix, get me from around y'all.
Swear I try to be a gentleman, but most of these circles I observe or I'm sitting in. Got way too many snakes that smile in your face for the sake, but intentions be feeling this. Too many jokers in the deck, switching up the cards. I'm not Batman if you threat. No more sparing lives, you disrupt my peace of mind, breaking more than the spine. Chapter closed for the best, yes.
Many times I see the signs. Try to level with you, but we can't see eye to eye now. Guess a little care is my downfall. Easy fix, get me from around y'all. Many times I see the signs. Try to level with you, but we can't see eye to eye now. Guess a little care is my downfall. Easy fix, get me from around y'all.
All my life I'm used to shrugging off all of the pressure. Build up the pieces of my world just to crush them together. No foe diamonds, gaudy but still shining. Beam stays on the highest. Spirits are ultraviolet. Violence I see too vividly. Shaking to stay silent. Coasting on autopilot. Second guess where the time went. Vibrant visionary but afraid to mark my territory. I may be rambling lying, but that's another story. Push back these demons and heathenry. Man, these perks don't come easily. Pray to God on my easy thing, trying to find my voice. Sometimes I wonder if this vibe was crafted by my choice. Too much audio in my head, can't seem to mute the noise. I want you nearest my body, maybe to fill a void. Then we just go our separate ways before getting annoyed. I get confused between anointment or a disappointment. On a journey, no love is lost. I see where north is pointed. Yeah, come on girl, let's go. Go. Yeah, time I've been wasting, yeah, time I've been wasting, yeah, time I'm just wasting on my time. Come on, girl, let's go. Come on, girl, let's go.
I'm not gonna lie, me looking up and seeing that is just always gonna be scary. Okay, so I need to do a thing real quick. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna like get this section of it and turn it into a clip so I can add it to my video that I'm like gonna upload later. So I'm gonna do that real quick while I actually get ready to eat my food. I'm gonna pull up a video or something for us to watch. All right, so we'll do this. this is going to be a clippable section. So for those people that were still wondering on how you like change your information into that website that I was talking about in the video, this is like done much later. So, you know, you can change your title right there. You click that. If you want to change your game title, which I will be switching to Into the Dead. So secondary topic, Into the Dead. Right there. Boom. Change, save, and there you have it. Updates it from gaming Into the Dead, Darkest Days. That's what we'll be playing. So yeah, that's how you do that. It is now a clippable section. All right, back to BRB because I'm about to finish eating. Actually, I should just pull up the video here. I don't know what I want to watch though. I'll bring up something for us to watch. What should we watch? I should watch something while I'm eating. I don't know what to watch. That is not me. That is you, Eldora. I'm not famous. Boom, 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 boo-doo-doo, boo-doo.
Monster!
I'm gonna go into fix that so that it just does not do this.
Typing mod commands, so somebody got to do it. Time this monster out. 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 Time this monster out.
That doesn't say much about PSO though. There is not a whole lot of people in the PSO category, so. Well, I won't say there's not a whole lot of people. There's not a lot of people that actually, you know. I mean, it says a lot about PSO, but it also says more so about just the fact that it's not really a widely watched category. I'll put it that way. We need a video to watch. You know what? I'm gonna bring up a video of Bill Feasy. So he talks about like his life being in jail, like different like scenario things that he lived in that he was in jail. And like I was watching a random video of his, or I was watching a video, somebody was like reacting to one of his videos. And so I was just like, I just started listening to a lot of his different like day-to-day interactions and different things going on. And I'm just like, yo, these are actually pretty interesting. The what? Oh, Tim Nancy's tactical. You can talk about the division. All right, we're about to watch one of Bill's videos.
Man, for supporting you boys, y'all already know what's going on.
All right, this will give me enough time to actually eat. All right, let me pause the next music. Yeah, I got the I don't know if he was here for whatchamacallit, when I said that I had to take up my hard drive. And so when I took it back and changed it out, I was able to get so now I actually have a 20 terabyte external hard drive, so I can just put a bunch of games on it and stuff. All right, and this should cover me up. I don't know why it went all the way over there. All right. Let's watch Bill while I eat. Let me like hide my camera while I'm eating too, so you don't stare at me while I'm staring at the screen eating.
What up, though, y'all? What up, though? It's your boy Bill. Appreciate y'all, man, for supporting your boy. Y'all already know what's going on. Big shout out to that boy Bricks with a Z. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you being part of the Feezy family. And Russell Conroy. I hope I remembered that right. And Darius M. Appreciate all y'all, man, for the love, support, being part of the Feezy family. I really appreciate y'all much. Now let's jump into this. Let's get down to this business. So, a lot of people was asking me, like, how do inmates respond when they go through a situation where they lose a very close loved one? Now, I'm going to tell you about this dude named Ham I was locked up with. Why they call him Ham, I don't know. Don't ask me. Maybe ham was his favorite food growing up. No, I'm just talking, but I don't know for real. So I was locked up with this guy named Ham. I believe he was from, if I remember correctly, I believe he was from a little small town called Tifton, Georgia. It's like close to, I believe it's close to Valdosta and, what's the other place? Thomasville, Georgia. I think it's close to all that somewhere. Now, this dude was in love with his mama. And when I say that, I know a lot of people like, I love my mama too, but he was in love with his mama, bro. And when I say that, I mean everything come out his mouth was his mama this, his mama that. Like, he used to get into it with people. Somebody, like, if he talking to somebody about something, and they be like, put that on your mama. He'd real life feel offended. He'd get mad and be like, I ain't putting nothing on my mama. Like, this dude used to love his mama so much, bro. And, we all love our mama, but he loved his mama a lot. He used to call his mama Bae when he talked to her. And, I don't believe it was no funny business. That's just how he kicked it with his mama. He'd be like, what's up, Bae? Like, he loved his mama so much, bro. The dude used to hustle, so I'm going to tell you what he used to do. Ham he started off washing clothes for people, making a little extra money around the dorm and stuff. Then he went up to, like, when I first came into prison, we used to have boots. And it was like regular black boots, and then you could clean them. And the tip of it, if you shine it, if you got a man that know how to shine shoes real good, it make you stand out, bro. It look like a mirror on the tip of your shoes. And he got real good at it. And he used to shine people boots and clean people's shoes up. He used to build his food up. He used to resell it. And he used to send money back home to his mama, helping her. Like, whatever, he was helping her out with bills, or he used to buy her food. He used to just send money all the time, and he used to be perfectly fine with it. I remember he got into it with a dude because the dude tried to call him broke or something like that because, he pretty much was living off the state, bro. I mean, he go to every single chow call. He gonna eat the plate. He might even ask you for an extra plate, but the funny thing is he be making money. He just don't spend it on himself. And I remember he told a dude one day, he said, that what wrong with y'all? Y'all in here trying to please the next. Y'all trying to impress the next mother. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about this. This don't mean nothing to me. I make my money and send it home to my mama. I make sure my mama's straight. I don't care about none of this. So the dude that Ham got to arguing with multiple times, he used to get into it with different people, but for the most part, it was the same person. It was an old school dude, used to refer to himself as Big Flex. Big Flex had to be probably in his 50s. He was in great shape, used to work out all the time. Had a bald head, dark skin, probably about 6'3" or something. And for Ham, Big Flex was towering over him because Ham was like, Ham was a lot smaller, like a regular average size person. He was a lot smaller than Big Flex. They got to arguing one time. I think it was about some Big Flex just picking at him, really, just picking at the man. And it went on. Now listen, it was rumored, before I go into what happened, it was rumored, I don't know how true it is, but it's been rumored since I've known Ham that he got into it with a guy years ago in the prison, and the dude, like, he said something about my mama this, and the dude said, F your mama. And they say Ham went so crazy, beat the brakes off of him, tied the man up, went and cooked some boiling water with magic shave and baby oil in it, and sat there and slowly poured it on the man, and all the skin off his face came off. Now, like I said, I don't know how true that is, but that was the rumor, and multiple people said that. So it's like that's what people know of Ham. That's gonna make sense for this. So when him and Big Flex got to arguing, and it was like heated, and him and Big Flex going back and forth, loud, screaming at each other on the big floor. Big Flex,
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on.
That sound wild.
Come in here and hit. Let's go. And Big Flex ran in his room, opened the door wide open, snatched his shirt off. I'm talking about this man's in his 50s, bro, got a six-pack. He like, come on, come in the room, let's hit. And dude was like, I'm about to call my mama. Let me call my mama, see what my mama say. So, bro, a lot of people used to take that like he's a joke. Like, they used to look at it like he was soft, and that was his excuse. I'm about to call and see what my mama say. So he walked over there to the blue phone, and he brought up about the situation where I said it was a rumor. Big Flex said, man, don't nobody care about nothing you did 5, 10 years ago. That don't mean to me, bro. It don't mean nothing. You got to show me, do it to me. Beat me and tie me up and post a magic shave on my face. You got to show me. You can't just tell me, oh, he did this 5 years ago. That don't mean nothing to me. So Ham looking at him occasionally. He'll look up at him, but he's over there on the blue phone talking to his mama. Now, Big Flex, he used to have this little, like he used to try to be funny sometimes. And he used to have this little crazy little dance he used to do. And I'll never forget this. He used to always go around the dorm like saying, I guess it was like a little joke or something. So he did it at this particular time. So while Ham down there on the phone, he's sitting there mad. So he go to talking to somebody else, and he busts out laughing. He like, man, he's scared of me, bro. He talking about he got to call his mama. So Big Flex got people over here laughing. Next thing you know, Big Flex say this thing he used to always say, be like, hey, I want to rock right now. I want to rock. He used to have his hands like this, talking about, I want to rock right now. And then when he do the dance, he'd be like, You know, I ain't gonna lie, I used to think it was funny because I was like, instantly, I went to thinking about a rock, you know, that like crackhead smoke. I used to think it was funny. Everybody, a lot of people in the dorm laughing at him. So Ham get off the phone, he hang up the phone. So he said, no, my mama told me don't even worry about it. She told me don't even say nothing else to you, bro. I'ma spare you. So Big Flex like, you gonna spare me? What? So he take off running down the steps, run up on Ham, like square up with him. He like, you gonna spare me? So he swing at Ham. Ham dodges. Ham like, watch out, bro. I don't want to fight you, bro. My mama told me don't fight you, bro. Watch out, bro. Get out my face, bro. So he tried to swing at him again. Ham dodged it again. And then Big Flex just walked away from him doing this little thing he always do. I remember one day I'm on the phone talking to my mama. And I was telling her, I said, man, it's this crazy old dude in here. He always talking about some, I want to rock right now. I want to rock. I said, I guess he a crackhead. So my mama bust out laughing. She said, how old is he? I said, he about 50-something. She said, boy, that's a song. That's an old school song back in the day where they be saying, I want to rock right now. I was like, for real? I had no idea that was actually a song. I just thought, because the way he was doing it, I'm thinking it's something he making up. I thought he was just having cravings from smoking that stuff on the streets. But I guess not. He was actually singing a song. So it reached the point, bro, where Ham became like, I'm not going to say the most hated in the dorm, but the most friendless. Now, you know, you never trust nobody in prison. And we all, you know, I ain't never felt like them guys was my friends. I just always felt like, hey, bro, we here, and I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me, it is what it is. But it reached a point, bro, where nobody really was talking to him, like, because people were so tired of him. My mama this, my mama that. Oh, I got a call. I'm talking about literally, he'd get a write-up.
I'm mad that he didn't know that was actually a song, but it kind of makes sense.
Run to the phone and be like, oh, I'm about to call my mama. Or he'd have his mama calling up to the prison about any and every little thing, bro. So he runs to the phone. I'm about to call my mama about a disciplinary report he got one time. So when he get off the phone, he comes back up that way. I'm standing on the rail. Now, it was another dude standing on the rail in front of his door. I seen him. I watched him walk away, go in the room as Ham came up the steps. And I know that's just because he was trying to avoid talking to him. But I've always been the type person
do the
like,
game category change as
I
well.
Go for what everybody else going for. And I know sometimes, I know for a fact there was other people that went to avoiding Ham and not talking to him simply because so many other people was doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about that, bro. I'm the type person, I'm going to judge things off my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if the whole dorm.
I mean, depending on how long he was locked up for,
it
might be like that.
And when he come around me, I get a cool vibe. I don't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying? So he come.
Some people got like life sentences since they're like 18 or whatever. That's what he been like. From some of the stories he said.
These dudes be making all these little mama jokes and this and that. He said, bro, they better be thanking my mama. They should be thanking my mama. And when I looked over at him, bro, he looked like he was psyched out. And you know, some people be flexing and just doing that, but I think he was psyched out for real, bro. Like, he was just looking. His eyes was just so, like, he was staring at something. He wasn't looking at me, but he was talking to me, and he was like,
it is sad.
Thanking my mama. They should be thanking my mama. One thing about it, if it wasn't for my mama, I'd have been went. I probably would have been whacked a couple of these. Only reason I ain't doing it because my mama tell me don't do it. And I'm trying to get back home, bro. I'm trying to get back home. I'm trying to get this life sentence up off me. I'm trying to get home to my mama.
Yeah,
my mama's sick right now. Said, bro, it really got me feel like spaz.
You got a life sentence.
My mama word. If my mama say don't do it, don't get in no trouble, bro, I just can't do it. That's my baby. That's my baby. I love my baby, bro. He had been through so many situations that I had seen with my own two eyes. And it's like his response to it is I run and call my mama, and then I be like, my mama said don't do it, so I leave it alone. So I kind of thought he was doing a little flexing, but I mean I sat there and talked to him, bro. I didn't have no issue with it. I sat there and talked to the dude. The very next day, Big Flex was just picking at him, bro. They getting into it again. They coming back in from child. Big Flex saying something about Ham cut him in the child line. Now I ain't gonna lie, back in this time, people used to get in front of somebody in the child line, bro. It used to go down. It was a big issue about that because they used to look at it like respect, like it's a respect thing off the dribble. So they get back in the dorm. All I know is they walking in. I stuck my head out. I'm halfway. My body's in the room. I just stuck my head out the door to see who was coming through the door when I heard the door pop open. I see them walking in. I hear them arguing. I'm getting ready to pull my head back in the door. Before I pull my head back in the door, Big Flex, open hand, smack Ham. Pop, and said, what? Do something. What? Do something. All in Ham's face. Ham was looking up at him. He barred up both his fists. Big Flex said, do something. What? Do something. Ham took off running over there to the blue phone and said, man, let me call my mama. I got to call my mama. So everybody in the dorm started talking smack to Big Flex. To Ham, calling him a B, talking about he's scary, he ain't built for this, and that. Dude got on the phone, and at this time, the phone only gave you 15 minutes per call. So every time you seen him pressing the buttons again, I know he did it about 3 times. Every time you seen him pressing the buttons again, the call had just ended, and he had to call back. So Ham's sitting over there for a long time on the phone with his mom, about 45 minutes. He gets off the phone, go to his room. I'm thinking, like, Ham probably about to spaz, but then I'm like, nah, because if he was going to spaz, he'd have did that song. He got smacked. I don't care how much you got to call your mama, but, you know, some people's just different, bro. We can't really say, like I said before, where sentiment holds in another person's heart. You just never know. Big Ham comes back out the room with the Bible in his hand. Big Flex coming out the room. He keep looking over there by Ham's room. He didn't notice Ham was outside the room first, and then he look at Ham. Ham comes up the steps with the Bible open, walking up to Big Flex. So when he got close to Big Flex like backed up and did like this and was like, what's up? What's up? And Ham started reading the scripture saying, if a person hits you in one cheek, turn the other cheek. But he was screaming it out loud. He wasn't just reading it regular. And he was
Hey, sometimes it don't always be, you never know what a person got locked up for.
Turn your face and let them strike you in the other cheek.
So, like, I don't never judge anybody unless it's like they intentionally did something. Because sometimes it's just like you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He said, you smacked me one time on this side of the face. My mama told me to read you this scripture. So go ahead, hit me on this side of the face. Hit me on this side of the face. So Big Flex busts out laughing. They're like, man, watch out, man. Go on, get up out my face. So he's like, no, I'm serious. You hit.
Because it could be a situation of somebody that, you know, they were with some friends and they stole a car and they pull up and pick up that friend.
I want to rock right now. I want to rock. Pop. smacked him, bro. Damn near smacked him to the floor. Ham went back some. I don't know, bro. That stuff just bothers me just seeing that, especially, you know what I'm saying? Ham walked off reciting most scriptures out the Bible. He went, put the Bible back out in his room. He came back outside the room, and he started saying out loud. I guess the piss off had just really hit him, because he came out the room and he was like, y'all think I'm a mama's boy. Y'all think I'm this and that. Y'all think I'm sweet. The same thing he told me that day pretty much is what he was reciting out, just talking to nobody in particular. He was like, y'all better be thanking my mama. Y'all better be thankful for my mama. That my mama be telling me just chill. Just chill, come home, get that life sentence up off of you. Y'all better be thankful my mama be telling me don't do nothing, don't get caught up in that. Just chill. Boy, if it wasn't for my mama, I would have been whacked some of y'all niggas. So you got random people in the dorm just getting in their business, ain't got nothing to do with them. Man, Ham, shut up, bro. Ham, shut up. You ain't talking about nothing. Them folks say you handled that business 5-6 years ago, man, that ain't hitting on nothing. That man just smacked you in your face twice, and you ain't do nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. So Ham said, bro, I ain't do nothing because I'm humble, bro, and I love my mama. That's my baby. And my baby told me she don't want me to get in trouble. My baby told me if I do anything to get in trouble and mess up my date for me trying to come home, that's the only thing that I can do that'll break her heart. And I just can't break my baby heart. So y'all better be thankful. My baby. Big Flex cut Ham off while he talking. And he like, man, shut up, bro. You keep on referring to your mama as your baby. What type of freaky y'all got going on? So everybody bust out laughing. Then Big Flex say, man, don't nobody want to hear that, bro. You talking about something. When you trying to not mess up your parole date. Listen, bro, you got a life sentence just like the rest of us, bro. We not going home, bro. Simple as that, bro. So a lot of other people like, no, I'm going home. And then Big Flex was like, bro, listen, we got a life sentence, bro. That's a minimum of 30 in the state of Georgia. We be fighting people, stabbing people, doing all kind of crazy stuff. You already know once parole is time to come up for parole, they gonna say, oh, you got into a fight 10 years ago, so I'm gonna set you off another 5 years because I don't think you ready for society. He said, man, we just gotta face it, bro. The people who in here with a life sentence, whether they said with parole or not, man, I guarantee 75% of us will never see the streets again, bro. Them folks is gonna find reasons to keep us locked in here, and y'all know that. Y'all just gotta face reality. He looked at Ham. He said, Ham, you're not going home, bro. You're not going nowhere. I don't care what your mama say. I don't care how long you stay away from getting a disciplinary report. You're not going home just like the rest of us not going home, bro. So
I don't like how it's like it looks like he's like looking at me saying this.
You sweet. And Ham was like, nah, I'm going home. One thing about it, I'm a child of God. I'm going home. Big Flex do the little stupid little dance he used to do, making that little noise. And then did the I want to rock right now. And then was like, so you a child of God. Where was God at when you was out there doing whatever you was doing? So Ham like, man, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? So Ham kind of walk up. Man, Ham ended up going to the hole, bro. He went to the hole because he wasn't inspection ready. Now, back then at this time, they was real big on inspection, bro. I remember I went to the hole one time because the pans that they give us, I remember I told y'all I used to keep a rag or something in my door that when I pull the door and close the door, you can it'll catch the door. I had some pants, some prison pants, cut, and the warden seen and took me to the hole before. So they was serious about anything about inspection or property, anything, they was serious. So his room wasn't ready. Like, his room was kind of dirty, and they sent him to the hole. Man, Ham was in the hole for probably he did 32 days in the hole before he got out. Once he got out the hole, he came back in the dorm. Something was different about him, bro. He had a different look in his eyes. That same look that I said I seen where he was just spaced out, zoned out. It was that look, but remember I told y'all before, when I seen that look, it was just a little look, you know what I'm saying? It was just a little look for a momentary time. This time, it was on his face from the moment he walked in the door. And 2-3 days later, that same look was in his face. He was quiet. He wasn't talking to people. People was glad because they didn't want to talk to him and hear about his mama no way. They didn't want to hear him doing none of that old mama's boy type stuff no way. Big Flex picked at him again one day. Ham was sitting down there, so I seen Big Flex hitting his homeboys. He like, hey. He just getting everybody's attention. Everybody who in the day room, he just like doing them like this, doing them like that. So everybody will look at him. He really like a big clown, bro. And once he had everybody's attention, everybody was looking at him. Ham downstairs watching TV, just looking crazy, looking at TV. So Big Flex said, "Say Ham, hey Ham, Ham." So Ham looked up there at him. He was like, "What, bro?" And Big Flex had a phone. He pulled out his cell phone and he was like, "Hey, bro, I know you down there probably think about your mama. You trying to use the phone to call your mama?" He pulled the phone out and he held it up. He said, "You trying to use my phone to call your mama?" And bro, everybody bust out laughing. The whole dorm bust out laughing. Like, it was so hilarious. It was so funny. Because everybody refers to him as a mama's boy. And he called his mama about any and everything. And ain't nobody see him run over there to the phone in the past few days. So Big Flex just picked at him, talking about, "You want to use my phone to call your mama?" And everybody bust out laughing. They thought it was so funny. And Ham just looked back. Ham did like that, like fan him off. And then he just looked back at the TV and finished watching the TV. One of the officers came in the dorm like an hour later and called Ham by his real name, first and last name. So he said, "What's up?" He said, "Get dressed. The counselor need to see you." Now, the counselor only call you out for a few things, bro. Either you got some type of jewelry or spray or oil like a cologne for religious reason. If he needs you to work as one of his chaplain orderlies, death in the family, or it's something else I'm trying to remember, but the chaplain call you out for certain stuff.
Oh, you see where this story is going.
You're some type of Indian, the chaplain will call you out. I think it's every Friday. They let them go out there and smoke tobacco. But they say that's a part of a religious thing or spiritual thing or something. They gotta let them smoke tobacco every Friday. Chaplain will call you out for that too. Ham go out there. Man, he probably gone for about an hour. It's about to rain. Roll this window up. Ham probably gone out the dorm for about an hour. I knew something was wrong when he came back because I was standing in my same spot like I always do, and I seen him walking up through the door. But this prison was so strict, and they didn't play no games about your shirt being tucked in when you outside the dorm on the walk and your hands being behind your back. When Ham was walking back up to the dorm, he just had a T-shirt on. His state shirt was barred up in his hand, and he was walking with the shirt barred up in one hand, and he didn't have his hands behind his back, and he had a T-shirt on. Man, the police would beat you about that back then. And they'll lock you down, take you to the hole about that. So he was just like that, like he ain't care. He came back walking in the dorm, bro. When he walked in the dorm, you could tell he had been crying. He was still had that crazy look on his face, but his eyes was just almost bloodshot red. He came in, walked straight to his room. He was in the room probably about 10 minutes. And I promise you, bro, I just got goosebumps or something, but I went to feeling it. I knew something wasn't right. I didn't know if it was with Ham in particular or if it was with something with my homeboys that I used to rock with. So I pulled up on one of them like, "Hey, everything straight in here?" They're like, "Yeah, everything cool, ain't nothing going on." I said, "You sure?" He said, "Yeah, scary, man." They used to always play with me and call me scary because I used to do security checks with them all the time. Like, "Hey, bro, y'all straight? Everything straight?" He's like, "Yeah, man, you tripping. Scary, man." He want to play games and stuff. But I knew I wasn't tripping, bro. I was feeling something. Big Flex is coming out passing us while I'm talking to homeboy. He passing us, doing a little stupid dance, doing the same thing. He come walking past us, walking down the steps. He go and he just busting laps around the dorm, just occasionally stopping, talking to random people and stuff like that. Ham comes out the room. Ham comes out his room. He got both his hands in his pocket. Big Flex see Ham and want to play with him again. He say, "Say Ham, say Ham." So Ham looks at him, but he's walking towards him kind of slow though, like not slow, but like a casual, regular walk. And he walking up to him, and he pulled out his phone again. He said, "Bro, you sure you don't need to use the phone? Call your mama. I know you want to check on your mama." Everybody in the dorm bust out laughing. So Ham like, "Yeah, let me use it real quick." So Big Flex busts out laughing real hard. So he like, bro, He holding the phone out trying to give it to him for real. He was like, "Bro, I just be messing with you, bro. I ain't never really wanted to go that far, bro. I ain't trying to beef with you or nothing, love, bro. But I just be joking with you, talking about call your mama. But if you need to call your mama, Humber, you can go and call your mama. And when Ham got close enough, he pulled his left hand out of his pocket and he reached like with the left hand to grab the phone and pulled the right hand out of his pocket real quick, and he had a candy bar in his hand. And he
All right, I gotta pause so y'all know. He code words the word candy bar for basically a weapon of a sharp variety, aka a shiv, a knife, something of that sort. And so whenever you hear him say candy bar, that is what he's referring to.
He said, "My mama dead," but the way he said it, bro, it down there made me want to cry, bro. It's like that came from his soul, bro. You could hear it, bro. It shocked everybody, bro. He hit Big Flex in the neck. I don't know if it hit a nerve or something, but, bro, Big Flex couldn't even really try to fight the man back. He went to falling back. He grabbed hold of the rail that's behind him. He went to holding his neck. And the reason I say I think it hit a nerve or something is because the way Big Flex was trying to get away from him, it wasn't like a normal person would do, bro. Like, he was moving stiff, moving slow, like he was a robot, like he couldn't control his legs or something. So that's why I said I think it might have hit a nerve or something like that. The man running around the dawn, trying to run around the dawn like this, you know, the first thing I do is look over there to the officer booth to see if the officer looking, so I know I need to go tighten my room up and stuff. The girl that's in the booth, I don't see her, but I don't see her outside neither, so I know she's probably in that bathroom inside the booth. But the reason she be in there for a long time is because dudes be coming up to the glass and jacking off on her, and she can't hide nowhere. If she turn that way, that dorm can do it. If she turn this way, this dorm can do it. So she is just go in the bathroom sometime and be in there for a long ass time. The dude Ham sat here, went to the phone, it had a lock on it. Ham took off running real fast over there to Big Flex. He was crying at this point, crying bad. He said, "What's the code? What's the code?" Raising up the candy bar. So Big Flex like he can't even talk, bro. And he like using the little railing to help him move around the dawn. Ham hit him like 3 more times with the candy bar, but when he went to screaming, when he went to hitting him, he went to screaming, "My mama dead! My mama died! My mama dead!" And then he stopped. He said, "What's the code?" Big Flex had done failed at that point. He on the ground trying to move around. So one of Big Flex homeboys said, "Hey, bro, 0214. I don't know if that's the code, but he yelled out some numbers. He said something. He put it in. Big Flex homeboy and them, like 2 other dudes, they come running downstairs. They run over there to Big Flex trying to help him, pick him up, help him get right. The dude sat there and dialed the number, put the phone up to his face. He said, Mama, answer, please answer. Please don't tell me this real. Answer the phone, Mama, please. Please, Mama, please. I've been staying humble for you, babe. Babe, I've been staying humble. Please answer the phone. Please don't tell me this real, Mama, please." So he stopped. He did it again. He put it on speakerphone this time. And it was just ringing, 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 ringing. He like, "Mama, please, please." Big Flex homeboys done got him all the way across the floor. Now they at the door. They beating on the glass, beating on the glass, beating on the glass. The girl finally come out the thing. When they go all the way to voicemail, Ham slammed the phone on the ground and charges where Big Flex at. He takes off running towards Big Flex. So when he takes off running towards Big Flex, one of Big Flex homeboys that was helping him up, helping him get to the door, he turned to Ham and went to reaching for his candy bar. Like, "Hold on, bro, back up, man," before he could pull the candy bar. Ham had done hit this dude, I know, probably about 6 or 7 times. So while he's screaming and trying to jump and run away from the candy bar, you know, the weight he was using to help Big Flex up is not there no more. So Big Flex fall, and the other dude run. Ham was finna chase him, but he turns back around. He runs up on the other dude that was right there helping Big Flex get to the door. By this time, the girl is fully out the bathroom, and she on the radio screaming, calling the code. He go to swinging the candy bar at Big Flex home, but he don't hit the other dude. He weaving it real good. He don't never get hit. So Big Flex homeboy grab him. Now they go to like wrestling and stuff, but Big Flex homeboy eventually let Ham go and took off running from Ham. And then Big Flex on the ground, he almost trying it, like he kind of almost sitting up like this. And Ham just standing over him for a long time, just looking at him, screaming, crying. the girl in the booth hitting the booth. She hitting the glass, I guess trying to calm Ham down or something like that. We see the police running across the field coming this way. But before the police came in and got him, I know Ham said, "I ain't sparing nobody no more. My mama died. My mama dead." And bruh, I swear, bruh, it just got to me so bad. Like, I couldn't even fathom that feeling, bruh. And the way he said it, like I say, bruh, you could tell it's from the soul, bruh. Like you could hear the man's soul crying out, bruh. And when them folks came, it's 2 doors they got to get through. They opened the first door. They came running through. Before they made it to that second door, Ham just went to hitting Big Flex all in the chest, in the stomach. He even hit him in the thigh a couple times. He just went to ODing. And he kept screaming, "My mama dead! My mama dead! My mama dead!" And then the police came in. They instantly grabbed Ham up, boom, slammed him on his head, kicked the knife out of his hand. Ham jumped up ASAP, went to fighting them, swinging on the police. So they picked him up, slammed him again, pulled out the pepper spray. All the rest of the inmates, everybody took off running to their room. I was already standing in front of my room, so I just had to step in. They pepper sprayed the man in the face, so he went to screaming and choking, and then they finally handcuffed him and took him out the dorm. Big Flex is in a wheelchair. He didn't die, but they say he's paralyzed from his stomach down. I don't know. It's about something that I think Ham hit him in the back one of them times when he first hit him and he went to run away when he was trying to get the code. I think he hit him somewhere in the back one of them times and he's paralyzed. So next time I seen Big Flex, he was in a wheelchair and he paralyzed from the stomach down. He said he could never move none of his body parts again. And they say they gave Ham life without parole. Even though he didn't kill him, just the assault from all 3
violence.
The other 2 dudes, they were straight. They just got poked up a little bit. And he already had life on some violent crimes. And they say they gave him life without for all of that, for what he did to Big Flex. And for the other dude, Ham was locked up something about his mama. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was something on the lines of somebody disrespected his